How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mack here, coach of the Sacramento Saints, playing in week 3 of the TGR Masters League up against WreckItMike, coach of the Virginia Victinis. You can see our team up above, their team down below, both teams range and speed order, of course, as well as 6 Pokemon that we are bringing, and the 6 Pokemon I think WreckItMike is going to bring to our match. Part of the game plan here is around booster energy, and mostly because of like how many booster energy mons there can be. You'll notice that they have 3 photosynthesis mons with a Sunsetter, so their team's going to be insane. It's going to be really strong, and so it's going to be fairly difficult to see how I want to play around it. Speaking of photosynthesis, of course they have Sun with Torkoal, so I got to be concerned about that. We do have a handful of good setup options though, between Curse on Snorlax, which I actually think could do quite a bit of work, Dragon Dance on Reshiram, and then Calm Mind on Mewtwo. So I kind of am looking for those mons to do a little bit of the breaking and winning here, and then I'm kind of hoping that Rocks can do a good amount of damage against their team if there's some switching happening. So we'll kind of see exactly how things play out as far as the doubles and singles games go, but yeah, I think those mons can put in some good amount of work for us. So anyway, we'll see what 6 WreckItMike decides to bring in just a moment. All right, here we are in the match, and oh, it's okay. It's a little different actually than what I thought was going to be here. No Walking Wake. Okay, I actually had some pretty good answers to Walking Wake, I think. So not too surprised not to see that mon. We do have Flamigo, which is a bit of a scary mon, just because it has a lot of offensive pressure. And then Raichu, okay, Raichu's, well, Raichu I'm kind of expecting to be more of an annoying mon, to be honest. Okay, but everything else looks to be what I thought it was going to be. Okay, yeah. Okay, so for the doubles game, hard to say exactly what I think the right lead should be. I almost think that Arbok could be pretty good on lead. And then second mon's a little tough, honestly. I think I'm gonna lead Aerial. I don't know if this is the right play. I'm gonna lead Aerial, but I'm not really sure if I like this as the mon as the lead, just because like Raichu's just not a good lead for it, and Raichu's such a good lead mon. So I'm a little concerned that's not that great of an option for me. But I think I'm gonna go for it anyway. I have good switch-ins for kind of stuff that I'd be more scared of, so I think I'm gonna go with that. Good luck, having fun. Over to WreckItMike. And yeah, dude's team is scary. He's got a lot of scary mons, and of course Arceus is an incredibly scary Pokemon. It can just be anything, and so like there's a lot of like trying to figure out what I'm facing up against. So oh, you know what, I just realized that having Arbok lead right here may or may not be the best play. Okay, so I think, yeah, because this will kind of tell him I'm Scarf, I think. No, it doesn't. Okay, no other abilities activate, so I'm kind of okay with this. So I think I go, I'm expecting an electric move into that spot, right? I feel like Psyshock into this spot makes a lot of sense too. I don't know a lot about what I'm facing here, so I think I am going to swap here. And I'll just swap into this one, I think. Yeah, I'll just go Nom Nom here, and then I'm kind of expecting to get hit by something, but I almost don't mind a Moonblast. How am I making this work? Yeah, the difficult part here is that his team is a little scary. So I think, actually, you know what? I'm gonna... Yeah, I think I'm gonna swap. I want to save this one, so let's go here. And then I think I just need to Moonblast. And let's hit the Raichu. Yeah, I don't know. I knew Raichu was going to be a problem on lead, but I didn't know exactly how I wanted to make that spot work. So, yeah, fake out. Okay, cool. Actually, this is fine. So we'll get our Moonblast. They'll get their Moonblast. Good. That actually doesn't do that much damage. Special attack drop is a little rough, though. That's still great damage, actually. And we'll get our leftovers up, so we're looking pretty good. So I kind of like a... there's a lot of different options I guess I could go with here. Like high horsepower into... Actually, high horsepower here doesn't seem too bad. And maybe I can look to flip turn out and kind of preserve a little bit of HP on this mon, although I don't really know what I'm preserving it for, to be honest. Like, yeah, these are kind of the mons that I want to hit, you know? So I think I'm just going to go with... Actually, I do want to kind of flip turn here to get out of this spot. I think that makes some sense. Let's go and do that. Cool, and they swap out. That's perfect for me, I think. Turbo, the once cowardly. Who's that? Oh, that's so good. I love that. Okay, and then I'm kind of expecting... Oh, you know what? I bet they're gonna... Oh, they reflect. Oh, they're screens? Okay, I'm gonna have to try to keep track of some turns here. So that won't do much damage. That's fine. Although I could potentially... Oh... Okay, what are they going into then? So I'm not going to get my flip turn swap out here. So we'll kind of see what happens. Sharpay the great friend. Ah, that's funny. Although that doesn't seem too bad. I mean, honestly I'd rather have not KO'd Raichu though, because now they're gonna free swap into one of their Sunmons, and that I'm actually more concerned about than anything else. Although I can go into Arbok here from the Primarina spot. It kind of depends on what they go into, so I'll play it by ear a little bit. But if they bring out like Fluttermane right here, that's actually a little scary for me. So we'll see what they go for. But I would get info on what kind of booster the Fluttermane is, which would be nice to know. So we'll see what they're doing. I might be able to figure out a little bit about Fire Lord Ozai. That's a great name. I love it. And their booster attack. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, this is actually a problem though. I think I can go into... Yeah, actually, I think I can go here and then... Like, I still want to flip turn out, honestly. So I think I flip turn this spot. My concern is that they're gonna... yeah, I mean, this -1 special attack is actually really rough because I just don't deal enough damage to either one of these Pokemon. At the very least, I'm gonna get I'm presumably gonna get an Intimidate, which kind of sounds good. I think the mon that I'm most concerned about is this one, so let's go and swap out this way. Yeah, we'll get this one out. I mean, I'm gonna be the slowest mon here with Primarina, so at least I can get some... Okay, good, their attack does drop. Yeah, and of course I'm not gonna drop from Scrappy. Flare Blitz is still gonna do a lot. Like, I think it'll go still, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But the recoil is actually super nice for me. And they're gonna Brave Bird too. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here. Yeah, I'm gonna get Oko. Okay. But I need to make sure that I keep the... Oh, and actually that means that mon is not outpacing me. Okay. So what do I want to go for here? I think this one for sure is coming in. And then I think this is probably the other one that comes in too. Yeah, I think this is the other one that comes in. Knowing that this is at -1 attack really helps me out. There isn't a switch into Psychic move, which is definitely good. So I think I'm probably just looking to... Yeah, and I have the booster speed here, which is super nice. So I think I just like Psychic the... Yeah, I can just Psy Strike here, and I can High Horsepower here. There's nothing that wants to switch into this move. I could potentially get Rocks up, but I just don't think there's a reason for that. Like, what mon are they going to switch in? It could be Arceus, I guess, but like, I don't know if that doesn't seem that bad of a thing for me. Does it? I don't know. That mon is really hard for me to handle. Okay, let's do this. I think this is the way to go. Because I think this threatens 2 KOs, and that's really what I want. The downside, of course, is they could be like Shukaberry. I haven't seen an item from this Gouging Fire, so that's a potential concern. If that happens, there's a very good chance. I mean, they could be Resist Berries on both of these, right? But they also don't know my items too, so I think that kind of helps me out a little bit. We'll see what the choice is. It's a lot of possible choices for sure. Okay, this mon swaps. Who are you swapping to? Okay, so you're going Torkoal. Interesting. I mean, I'm gonna take this high horsepower hit. Oh, they live it though. Okay. Oh, they're fast. There's okay, there's Scarf. Oh, that's good to know. Okay. I mean, I don't like it, but it's good to know at least. Does it die to its own recoil? Okay, good. That's honestly really good for me. And then Side Strike. So I'll get some pretty good damage on Torkoal. I know that where their Scarf is now. They're gonna bring out Fluttermane, right? And I think my play is just to go. I think it's got to go Smog. I think it's to go Smog here, and then I think I have to swap out the Mewtwo. Yeah, I have to swap out the Mewtwo. What are you? What's your boost? Are you Speed? Yeah, they're Speed. Okay, in that case, I just swap here. I go into Armon here, and then I can Heat Crash, and this will KO the Fluttermane. I'll take a good amount of damage on Reshiram, but I don't think I get O-Code. And then of course I am switching out like my Ghost weakness to a Ghost immunity, so like obviously I don't necessarily think that Mewtwo is necessarily in danger, but yeah, okay, that's actually not too bad. Although it is gonna give them a switch here, because this should KO. Yeah. They're also gonna see that I'm physical too. The minus, oh, the speed drop is actually kind of bad. Although, that's not too bad. I don't think that's too bad, because I'm planning on switching this mon out anyway, I think. Yeah, I think I'm planning on switching this mon anyway. And I kind of assumed that they would be, I thought they might be Yawn or something along those lines. I don't know, this is still a tough game. I think at this point I'm probably looking for Body Slam. Millennium, oh, that's the Arceus, yeah. Okay. This part's really rough because I think I basically have to go for, like a Body Slam para on the Arceus, and that's just not a great situation for me. And yeah, Arceus is just a tough one for my team to deal with in general. My fighting type is, well, about fighting types. I don't actually have a fighting type, so I can't actually hit Arceus for very good damage. But yeah, just my team in general doesn't have one. I could have maybe tried to like bring like Aura Sphere or something on Mewtwo, but I think this is still okay. And we'll see what they go for here. See what they do. Yeah. Calm Mind. Oh, you're a Calm Mindset. That may or may not be good. Because I have Side Strike, right? So, like, I can hit on the physical side of things. Oh, and you actually got Rift Power. Oh, this might be okay for me. If I can get a para on this, that would be awesome. So I think the play... Okay, and your leftovers here. Okay. In that case, I think I'm looking at... Oh, that's right. I forgot they had that. I think I'm still trying to Body Slam. It's a little tough, though. Not gonna lie. I think the play is still to try to get a Body Slam here, and I think I want to get a... Oh, wait. They can Yawn me, can't they? Okay, so maybe I need to actually try to KO this mon. Okay, in that case, I think I'm just gonna Body Slam here, and then I'm just gonna Actually, I should Power Gem. I'll Power Gem this one. And I think I need to kind of like play to that should KO. Okay, good. So now I can't get Yawned, which is something that's kind of why I went for that play. I just need to stop that from happening. And they have Judgment. How much does this do? Oh, I get crit. Oh, that's so rough. That's so rough. Please give me the para. Give me some luck. I think I'm gonna need it, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to... I mean, I know for sure that I can Side Strike the Flamigo, right? I don't think this mon has any priority. That's not quite true, actually. I know it actually does have some, so I'm just still gonna hit it, and I'm still gonna Side Strike here. But this is still not a good situation for me. Although if I can, I mean, I'm gonna pick up this KO. This is gonna be very close. Whatever the end result of this game is, it's gonna be a close one. I think Arceus has a chance to 1v3 me though. Yeah, but I get to take up that KO, and then I can go Reshiram. And I really need this para. Like, really need this para. Okay, is my play... Okay, so I know you're +1, and you're modest. I think my play is... The nice part about the situation I'm in now is that I think my play is to go for a para though. Like, I feel like that's the right option here, but I don't know for sure, to be honest. And I think I need to... Okay, I think it's just still go for a para, and I think I just Dragon Dance. Because if I can get to +1, then that gives me probably the best shot of winning. You have recovered. Okay, that's fine. That gives me a free Dragon Dance turn. So this will give me the speed boost that I want. I can potentially... Does it make any sense for me to... There we go. There we go. We finally got what we wanted. Okay. So the question is, do I want to go for another Dragon Dance? Like, I'm basically in the same scenario that I was last turn, right? So I think the play is to go for... I can also start going for Curse as well on Snorlax, which has some appeal to it. Yeah, I think the play is to go for Curse. And I think I just go for another Dragon Dance, right? I'm kind of in the exact same scenario that I was on the last turn. So I think this just makes sense to do this. So let's go for another Dragon Dance. If I can get to +2, then I'm doing a lot more damage here. Maybe I can get like a 5-hit scale shot, which would do like an insane amount of damage. If we can get to that point. I can also potentially go for... yeah, I could also potentially go for like sub here, but I almost don't want to reveal that I'm sub. Yeah, I almost don't want to reveal that I'm sub. Okay, so I think I think I'm basically fishing for pairs at this point, and our plan is just to deal as much damage as we can. So that's 1 hit. Okay, so I don't think this KOs, even if I were to get 5. But I will do enough that it can't just simply recover and put itself out of range of anything. And that might be enough for +1 body slam to be enough. We'll see. Okay, so you'll pick up this KO. Oh, wait, you won't. Oh, that's kind of... Okay, that ends it then. So I'm going to pick up game 1. Okay, that's good. So I've seen Calm Mind, Recovered, Judgment from the Arceus. So I know that set. We know the... what's the name of that Pokemon? Fluttermane is booster speed with... booster speed and the other thing. I'll think of it, I promise. Booster speed with Icy Wind and Moonblast. It could potentially be Scarf. I could see that being a potential option for them. Let's see. Oh, actually, it can't be Scarf, right? Because we know the Gouging Fire is Scarf. Huh. Switching into Gouging Fire Scarf is going to be a little tough, because I know my Arbok dies to it, which is kind of sad. But I also know that Rocks will be very good in our game, so that's something I can try to get up early. Would be awesome if I could make that happen. Because it also would be good against Torkoal, that we know is also not Boots. So we know both items on those Mons. I know Leftovers is on Arceus. I think there's a world where what's the name of that one? The Flamigo? The Flamigo could be banded. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure, because Brave Bird did a lot, but I also don't know if I was in range. Like, I might have been, I might have been getting KO'd anyway. I just don't know for sure. So I think maybe, yeah, I don't know. I can't necessarily play that it's banded. That's for sure. But switching into that Mon might be a little tough for me. I probably will have to use Mewtwo as a switch in for it, because at least I also have healing, which will be good with recover. And then Power Gem is also just unresisted against their team. Right? Unresisted? Yeah, unresisted against their team. So that part is kind of nice too. As far as what I want to lead with, that part's a little tough actually, because I'm not quite sure what they're going to lead with. Like, it could be Raichu. I mean, Raichu makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? So it could be Raichu. It could be like Gouging Fire off lead. It could be, I don't think it's gonna be Gouging Fire actually. It could be, you know, I kind of like a Arbok lead. I think I can kind of just Poison Fang anything. If I get a if I can get a Poison Fang on something, then like that part kind of puts me in a good spot, doesn't it? Yeah, actually Poison Fang would be good against anything. And if they lead like Flare Main, which would be the main mon that I would be concerned about here, then like I can just swap to Nom Nom. Snorlax. Yeah, that mon. So I think I'm probably good in that scenario. I'll see if I can try to get my Primarina in on a good moment. Because if I can make that happen, then I think I'm probably in a good spot too. Primarina also kind of helps me check the Flutter Mane to a certain extent, and could live a hit on Raichu at the very least, which is nice. But yeah, Moonblast also does very well against this team, so I can try to spam that as well. So there's a handful of good moves that like I can just kind of click, and they're kind of good against everything. So that part I kind of like. If I can get Arbok to get a Poison Fang Toxic on the Arceus, that gives me a very good chance of winning this game. So I like that scenario as well. And I also know I don't take a Flare Blitz, which I kind of assumed that I wasn't going to be able to be honest. But I don't know. Good to know, I guess. I mean, this is basically free damage for them. I'm just going to get a Poison Fang. But I think they just go for a Fake Out and then they kind of play their game from there. But again, Poison Fang here is good against everything, so I feel pretty good about that scenario. We'll see what they go for. Yeah, Fake Out. Yep. Easy. Don't need to think about it. I think it's a good play for them. There's no reason for me to do anything different either, so I can just kind of make this play. And they swap. Okay, cool. So what do I get a Poison Fang on? I'll take anything, to be honest. Yeah, this is fine, honestly. Like, I'll take a Poison Fang on this. It'll give them their switch. Yeah, it'll give them their switch. So they're gonna go into Gouging Fire, right? So I think, do I just let this mon drop? That's the real question, right? I could go Primarina on the Gouging Fire. I think that makes some sense. But however, Sun boosted hits do like far too much damage. So I also don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, I also don't know if I want to do that. I know this one is faster than mine too. So in Sun, Gouging Fire will KO. What are we thinking about? I feel like this feels clear to me, so I don't know what they're going for. I could maybe. Oh, I don't want Snorlax to take too much damage. Like with Sun, actually Flare Blitz doesn't even do that much. That's kind of surprising. Sharpay is you. Oh, huh? Why this? Do I just want to hit this? Not really. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna go for it. I'll reveal that I'm Scarf right here, but I think that's fine. This is a weird switch for them. Maybe they're expecting me to go Mewtwo, and then, alright, cool, so we get a Toxic on this. Yeah, I wonder if they're expecting me to go Mewtwo and maybe get a U-turn priority? Yeah. Alright, fair, I see you over there. I'm not. You know, like, I just stayed in. We'll do this. I could, so, I don't know how I feel about this. I could go Snorlax on the Gouging Fire. There's a world where that makes some sense. But this for sure tells them that I'm Scarf, right? So, because I assume that the Flamigo crept Arbok. But I think this is okay for me. Because I get a free Toxic here. I assume you gotta go Gouging Fire, right? Like, I think you kind of gotta do that. I'm also kind of thinking Sun turns here. We've had 1, 2 now. So we've got 3, 4, 5 left. So we got 3 turns left. See what they do. I may have to go Snorlax and then maybe use Primarina a little bit against the Turbo. That's the, yeah. Oh, huh? I'm confused. I'm gonna swap. I think. Yeah, I'll just swap here and then I'll get some priority with flip turn, I think. This is I don't know, this is interesting to me. I'm not quite sure what they're doing here. Cause I thought for sure you'd want to go into Gouging Fire. But I guess not. I guess not. But this also gives me some damage later on, which I kind of like. Oh, you know what? I wonder if they're gonna get rocks. Earth Power. Oh no, they actually do try to KO it. All right, that's fine with me. So I think now I'm looking at hard to say what I think the best play is. Like I don't know if they're gonna swap here. If they don't swap, I'm kind of expecting a yawn, which I don't know if that's too bad actually. Oh, I wonder. Oh, they swap. Okay, cool. So I'll get some momentum. That's really nice. Oh, you actually swap here. All right, that's fine with me. This is fine. Because I think this just means that I get to go into. Yeah, I'll get some free damage there. That's cool. So I think I just go into. Snorlax. Snorlax I know does really well against this mon. And then the question is, what move am I clicking? I mean, the move I want to click is Heat Crash. Because I know it does a ton of damage to this. So, why not? Why not? Cool. And I don't think you go into Gouging Fire, which would be the mon that would resist this the most. Jubilee is Raichu. Okay, cool. That's fine. Not too worried about that. So we'll get some Heat Crash damage here. In Sun, of course, is going to do a ton. So I'm good with that. And then Sun is gone here. So I think I'm good with going Arbok. I think Arbok's fine. If they go for like Volt Switch or I don't think Fake Out makes any sense from them. I think it's more likely that they go for Oh. Alright, fair. But at this point, this mon is basically done its job, right? I can go... What move do I want to use here? I mean, Poison Fang is still good, right? I could also go Breaking Swipe, which is... I don't really want to give Fluttermane a free switch in. I could Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb isn't terrible. Do I want to go Rock Tomb? Rock Tomb isn't bad. Is that the way to go here? I could get some speed control and bring in... Oh, yeah, I like this. I like Rock Tomb. Oh, this is nice. Okay, what are we going into? Are you going back into... Yeah, this is fine with me. This is completely fine with me. At this point, this mon has really done what I want it to. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think I can go into Primarina, though. It won't take too much damage here. If they go for... I mean, I guess they could technically, like, yawn. Then if they have Protect, they could do that. That wouldn't be a terrible play from them. I haven't seen Protect. I've seen Yawn, Earth Power. Yeah, so do you have Protect? That's my question here. Do I want, and the second question after that is, do I want to let him on Fall Asleep? I think I don't really want it to, but I think it's okay if it does. Yeah, that's fine. So I think my plays go, I mean, they could like Yawn Spam again. I don't think this is the time to bring this one in. I could bring in Mewtwo. Yeah, I could bring in Mewtwo. I can see another Yawn coming out right here. Earth Power, okay. That's fine. How many turns of Sun are left? We've got 2 turns left, right? So picking up a KO here is actually incredible, right? So I don't think they let that happen. I mean, I think I'd take it though, right? Anything that switches in, like this might be a Raichu sack from them. It might be Raichu sack, go Flutter Mane. Yeah, this is fine for me, I think. Yeah, I think they're gonna swap. I think Raichu goes down here. They go into Flutter. Oh, you actually just brought this out straight up. Oh, that surprises me. Because I do a lot to this Mon. Huh. Oh, I don't do very much. Oh, is that tell me any info? I'm just gonna double check what a calc like this looks against Flutter Mane. Because I would have expected that to do way more damage. They might have a lot of bulk on them, actually. Yeah, they might have a lot of bulk. They might also be AV. I'm kind of thinking it might be one of those two things. But I can go Snorlax on this, so that's okay. We'll see what they go for. Yeah, so I basically always go Snorlax here. I'm surprised at... I mean, even with a lot of bulk, Psystrike KOs. Yeah, you... Okay, I mean, I can go for Psystrike against Torkoal too. Like, that's not actually a problem for me. And Raichu? Okay, I mean, I'm gonna go back to Arbok again. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go back to Arbok. I did creep this with, yeah, I don't really want this Mon to take that much damage, and I don't want an Endeavor on anything else. So I just go Arbok again. They might KO with Volt Switch, but it is what it is. Yeah. I mean, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt. Yeah, Reflect makes some sense, but I can also, I'm also kind of fine to just Poison Fang because now this also gives me, yeah, this just gives me a poison chance on anything that comes in, so I think this is okay. I don't even know if I KO, actually. I have almost no attack investment, and they're behind Reflect now. So, we'll see what happens. But I've gotten things chipped down to the places where I want them to be. The Flutter Mane's taken some damage, the Flamigo's taken some damage, like, I'm feeling pretty good about the situation right now. Honestly, if this takes a poison too, like, that's also kind of good for me, so... Yeah, I really like the scenario I'm in right now. Yeah, this is okay. So I think I'm just going to swap here. We have flip turn priority again. I can also go Mewtwo against this one, which is fine. Although this time I may potentially go for like a Psystrike. Still yawning. Okay, that's okay though. But there's also no rocks up, right? So like this actually isn't that big of a problem for me. So I'm feeling okay. I'm also not taking very much damage on Aerial, which means it checks some things a little bit more as well. So that's also good. And once this one goes down, our Moonblast becomes a lot stronger. As well as just having... the Psychic Noise actually doesn't do that much. But Psychic Noise would help me against the recover spam from Arceus if it tries to like set up and then try to recover and that kind of thing. So this is still okay for me, I think. Hard to say for sure, but I think it's still fine. And if they swap, if I go Mewtwo, if they I don't know if they, whatever, right? Like I'm kind of in a good spot, I think. So far, the most damage I've taken is from Endeavor. Okay, that's fine. And they're kind of wasting reflect turns, right? It seems okay with me. Oh, I do want to check how many turns of reflect we're at. That's just kind of a good number to know. Yeah, Mewtwo does pretty well here. I can Slice Strike this time, I think. Lava Plume, okay. That does a little bit more than I want it to. Burn is unfortunate, but now it means I can't get Toxic, I can't get Paralyzed. There's a lot of good things about this. Okay, how are we looking on turns? So they've got one more turn of Reflect, 2 more turns of Sun. I think I go for the Shy Strike and look to pick up a KO. I think I still have... I could also go for Recover. I kind of like Recover, actually. Yeah, I like Recover. Because the Mon that is going to outspeed me would be Flutter Mane. I have a great switch in. It could also be Gouging Fire, which I'm not too concerned about, I don't think. Okay, they swap. Again, I assume Flutter Mane, right? Millennium, oh. Okay, so you're gonna go Arceus now. Okay, so in this case, now that I've gotten Recover off, I mean, I could set up alongside this Mon, right? Like, I could maybe set up with this Mon. Because my concern is potentially... I mean, actually, can I actually set up alongside this Mon? I don't know if that's true. If I get to +1 when they have like max, oh, maybe. Maybe I can. Maybe I can Calm Mind. I don't know what kind of set this is though. Can I? You know what? I'm gonna try this. I think this works for me. Because I can Calm Mind while they're Calm Minding. And I can kind of keep their damage output fairly low. And Side Strike does a lot. How much does Judgment do? Yeah, okay, cool. Now we can Calm Mind again. Okay, here we go. I could potentially go for a Side Strike now and kind of damage check this a little bit, which I kind of like, actually. Let's do that. Let's damage check this. I don't think I need to try to get greedy here. Not like last week. I got a little greedy with my setup here. Oh, what are we going for? Who do we get to pick up the KO on? Oh, we get the Flutter Mane KO. Yeah, this 100% KOs. There's no way this Mon lives this hit. Good. Okay, so I didn't get too greedy with this. Perfect, 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 perfect. So we pick up the Flutter Mane. And what do they go into now? I assume they go into Gouging Fire. Because this is the Mon that outspeeds me, right? Right, this is the Mon that outspeeds me. Flare Blitz, I think, can KO me at this point. So I gotta swap. I just gotta swap here. I think I go into Primarina. I don't think I need to sacrifice... Well, could I have sacrificed? I probably should have sacrificed Arbok, actually. That's okay. Yeah, I think I should have sacrificed Arbok. Yeah, I think I should have sacrificed Arbok. Ah, okay. It is what it is. I think this is the wrong choice. I think this is a mistake on my side. Because I would have basically taken no damage on Primarina coming in next. That's kind of what I'm thinking. There isn't Sun, so like, of course, I'm not gonna... Oh, okay. I know there's a Scarf, which means I get Flip Turn priority now. Oh, that's beautiful. This is beautiful. This is so good. Yeah, I know this one was Scarf, so I get Flip Turn priority. I mean, what do you go into though? I also get to know that they're a little scared of my Mewtwo, and they don't think they can win that fight with Arceus. So that's also good for me. Which I think is true. I think that I actually win that fight. I'll need to get Mewtwo healthy again. But either way, this is good. This is good for me. Okay, now I think here I go Arbok and I try to get the poison. Yeah, I think here I go Arbok and I try to get this poison. They potentially do a little bit of setup, but if I can get the Toxic on them, I'm feeling kind of good. I mean, I think Toxic is really good, isn't it? Yeah, so let's go Poison Fang. I don't know if you're going to risk this. Yeah, I don't think you're going to risk that. Because you don't want that to get Toxic. So you go into Turbo. Okay, that's fine with me. And then I think I get to go Primarina. I get Flip Turn priority again. Like, this is all good. It's all good with me. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. Reflected End. I was kind of wondering, did I miss that there were some Reflect turns there? Of course, if they're switching, we're gonna switch first. So, but I fully expect at this point, like, they kind of know that I'm bringing in Primarina, so they're gonna swap. Yeah. But what do you swap into? Raichu? You go into this Mon. Interesting. I think this is the Arbok sack. I think this is the Arbok sack. It just feels like the right time, you know? I think they're gonna go for a fire move here. Actually, oh, if they go for a fire move, I might be able to get sub on Reshiram going. And that would be insane for me. Oh, I didn't even think about that. We'll see what they go for. We'll see what they go for. But I am going to put them at -1 attack. And they Flare Blitz. Yeah, see, now this is Reshiram territory to sub. 100%. Yeah, this is 100%. We go Reshiram. I get a sub up. And then we start going crazy. Okay, here we go. This is going to be fun. So we sub, and then we get rolling. We sub, and then we get going. Oh, this is going to be so good. I don't think they have anything that's going to handle this particularly well, so we'll see what they go for. But yeah, this seems good. Yes. Okay, so do I want to Dragon Dance on this, or do I just want to attack? So I know... with Torkoal, I know that Earth Power can break my sub, if I remember my calcs right. I'm just gonna double check that. Yeah, even no bulk, or like no investment, breaks sub. So I think I go... I mean, I could go Dragon Dance into Scale Shot. And yeah, I'm just gonna go Dragon Dance into Scale Shot. Because I'm pretty sure at +1, we're going to KO Torkoal pretty much at max HP, max defense. I think that should do enough. Earth Power, like I said, is going to break sub, but it won't, it obviously isn't going to KO us. And then I can now, after a Dragon Dance and a... oh, they also won't have Sun anymore too, which is pretty good. So now we think... I think 4 does it. Do I need a 5th one? Oh, I will need a 5th one. Oh, that's so close. Oh, that's so close. Well, this is gonna put me at +2 speed though. Ooh, looking at that damage, can I Dragon Dance again? I know I don't KO Arceus though. So I don't know if I wanna, you know, I'm just gonna Scale Shot again. Yeah, I'm just gonna Scale Shot again. I feel like I'm in a really good spot. I feel like I'm in a really good spot right here. And if, I mean, there isn't anything I think that takes this hit. Arceus is the only one that takes this hit, but after Arceus takes the hit, then I think Mewtwo KOs with Side Strike. Yeah, so I just attack. Yeah, and I know this doesn't do enough, but it does a good amount, and that's what I want. A second one, if I get the opportunity, might KO. We'll kind of see. I don't know how much investment they have. My assumption is that Judgment KOs though. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll for sure put this in range then. So let's scale shot again. We've got loaded dice. No. Oh, come on, game. Why you doing this to me, my man? Ah, okay. All right. Damn, that's kind of rough. I was really looking for that to do a lot of damage. Okay, so I guess now I think I go into Mewtwo. I mean, I could go... What do I need this one for? Oh, actually, I do kind of want it for the revenge kill on... yeah, actually, I do want this one for later, I think. So do I just go for Side Strike here? I mean, I could go for Recover, I guess. I can maybe go Recover here. Maybe. I'm not sure if this is worth it. So I think I go Recover on this first turn, and then I'm looking to Calm Mind on the next turn. I think that's the way to go. Hard to say for sure, but I think this is it. I don't know what how much HP or anything they have. If I can get a Calm Mind though after the Recover, then I feel really good. I think that would be really solid. I don't think they're max special attack actually. Thinking back to how much damage like Reshiram took, I don't think they're max special attack. They might actually be no special attack, honestly. We'll see. We'll see what they go for. But getting this heal is nice, and they go for Recover too. Okay, this is, but like I think I win this fight. Because I think I get to Calm Mind. And I think their play is basically to try to put me in range of Gouging Fire, but I always have the chance to revenge kill Gouging Fire later in the game, so I don't know, I think this is okay. We'll see what they do. My assumption is that they're going to try to get to +6 though. Or they Judgment. And they get a crit. Okay, well at least I had healed up to full HP, so now I can go for a Recover of my own. I also got to see how much damage that did on a crit, so maybe that gives me more info. It looks like they might have some investment. I just don't think it's max. Yeah. Okay, so I think I can Calm Mind again this turn, and then I think I can recover, and I think that probably does it. Maybe, we'll see. We'll see. But I also think I have a good amount of... If I can kind of stay around max-ish HP, then I think I can beat... yeah, like I think I can take the Flare Blitz, maybe. I mean, I have good switch into Gouging Fire, so I don't have to win that like fight, I guess. And they're Calm Minding themselves. Yeah, okay. So now I think we... Because I'm at +2, right? Do I damage check this? I think I kind of want to damage check this. I can also, I could also just Recover at this point, and I think that also makes sense. And they'll basically equalize where I'm at. I think I'm gonna attack. I think attack works. Let's see how much this is doing. Yeah, that does great. That does great damage. And Judgment. Okay, I think here I want to Recover. Because I think they're going to go for an attack. That does more than I thought it was going to be honest. Although at this point, I think I just pick up the KO. I'll just pick up the KO. They swap. Who are you swapping to? Jubilee. Okay, so you're swapping Raichu, sacrificing it, and then going Gouging Fire? Interesting. I guess I could have recovered that turn. I just didn't expect them to make that sacrifice. I'm at 11. Okay. Do I sacrifice this? Oh, I also don't have Ram anymore. Yeah, I think I just go Primarina though. Resist both moves kind of idea. Oh. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm gonna have to bring in. How am I gonna bring in Mewtwo? I should have recovered on that last turn. I didn't think a sacrifice from them was the play, but it makes some sense. Like I get the idea. You swap. Who are you swapping to? Interesting. Do I want to Moonblast this? I don't know if Moonblast is going to do very much, actually. I could go Psychic Noise. I think that could maybe work to keep it in range. Yeah, let's Psychic Noise. Do you recover here? You do. Alright, this is what it is. Okay, so now you can't get HP back. But I think my play is... Yeah, I mean, they're just going to Calm Mind, right? So, I mean, I could potentially, like, fish for Body Slam pairs again. And that would be pretty good for me. And actually, I maybe want HP on... yeah, I maybe want HP on Primarina to help with the Flamigo. So I can't go into this because I'll die to burn, right? But I can go here. I can Body Slam to Para here. And we'll kind of see what we can do from there. I also still have Iron Treads as an option. But... yeah, I think Body Slam is the way to go. This is a tough game. I think he's still playing it really well. Like, I thought that I was in a good spot, but I think that I should have recovered on that one turn. And because I didn't, this game becomes a little bit more difficult, to be honest. And now that they're at +1 off the Calm Mind, things are a little more difficult for me. But if I can get this low enough, then I know Side Strike KOs. And if I can get a pair, of course, then like I'm in a much better spot against that as another option. That is beautiful, though. We'd love to see that pair. So I think here I mean, it might be my play to set up against this, actually. I mean, I could curse myself, right? Because if I can get a little bit of like a curse going here, then that helps me to do enough here. Yeah, I think so. I think that makes sense. So let's go and curse. I believe they're at +2 if I remember right, so I kind of got to keep that in mind. But now I can also kind of play to some potential paralysis turns on their side of things, which obviously would be really good for me. So I think I'm gonna go for that. Oh, you have Aura Sphere. Ooh, that does more than I want it to. Okay, so now I've seen the full moveset, I guess. Which, that's not good. 119 times 2. Okay, still puts me with enough HP, I guess. But now I'm looking to... I think I have to Body Slam here, and I need to kind of get a little lucky, I think. Potentially on some pairs. Exactly, things like that. Obviously that would be... That makes things a lot easier for me if I can make that happen. That's pretty solid damage, actually. I think I still need to get lucky a couple more turns, but... I wonder if I can also gauge damage off of that. It looks like they're pretty bulky, which I kind of would expect from this kind of Arceus. Oh, they might actually be no investment. Yeah, they're potentially like no special attack investment. Although that does some really good damage. So if I can get Mewtwo Mewtwo maybe does enough. Treads also, actually Treads does not do enough. I really need them to parry here. Okay, Recover is fine too, because Recover gives me more parry chances, and as long as I continue attacking, I can still put this into range of other mons on my team. And yeah, I'm trying to get a gauge of how much damage I'm doing here with Snorlax, because if I remember right, I'm at +2 at the moment. So I don't think they're max defense and max HP. I think it's more, let me just double check. Yeah, they're +2. I'm +2. I'm gonna go for Body Slam again. Again, I need a good para. Yeah, I need a para. Yeah, I think I actually need that para. Because if I don't get it, things look a lot more difficult for me. And I think they basically have to go for another Recover here, which makes things a lot... I mean, again, it gives me more opportunities for parry chances. And if they don't, like if they just attack, then... yeah, and I mean, this is the play, I think, for them. But this gives me more parry chances, and I know I KO in 2 at this point. What a game. What a crazy game. But yeah, this is definitely my play. There's no reason for me to do anything different right here. I'm still in Aura Sphere range, so like, it's not like I've kind of got my way out of it. But any extra... what am I thinking of? Any paralysis at this point, I think, is almost game-winning for me. Almost game-winning. But yeah, they have a good amount of defense investment. All right, I think at this point I have a fairly good idea of what their set is. I think they might just be max HP, max defense, with like no special attack investment. I think on this turn they're going... I think that might have been the turn that they go for Aura Sphere, actually. So this is tough. This is real tough for them. Like, obviously I want the paras, and this is the reason I'm running Body Slam. But this is not what they want at all. Like, this is not it. Not what they're looking for. Alright, so we Body Slam again. Whew, what a game. What a crazy game. I actually potentially live a Aura Sphere at this point, which is kind of wild. Kind of wild. I maybe live in Aura Sphere. I don't know what their investments or anything are, but I maybe live one. Because I'm almost at as much HP. Actually, I think I'm over the HP that I was when I took the last Aura Sphere. And honestly, they're running out of Recover too, aren't they? I feel like we're at a lot. I feel like we're at a lot. I don't know what the number is, but we're at a lot of recovers. Yeah, this is ooh, crazy game. We'll see what they decide to do. But I mean, at this point, it's I'm just trying to put him in range. Yeah, see, I live another one now because it took so long before they went for another one. Oh my gosh, this is wild. I don't even know if they have any more recoveries either. They might actually be out. Maybe. They might be out. Yeah, they get worse. Okay, yeah, I have a feeling that they don't have any more. So the real question is, do I do enough with Iron Treads? Okay. Do I do enough with Iron Treads? I think I kind of have to go for that. Because at +2, I think Mewtwo is dying to Judgment, even if I think this is my play. Okay, I think this is my play. Oh, this is scary. I don't know if this does enough. If this doesn't do enough, we're in a very tough spot. That's the short version. If this doesn't do enough, it's looking very, very rough. Ah, I'm so scared. Oh, man. Please be enough damage. Oh my god. Okay. 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 Alright. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Alright. I think this is gonna be a side strike picks up the KO, and then God, I knew it was so close too. That's so rough. Alright, I got a side strike. Yeah, I gotta pick up this KO. Dang, this is so rough though. Because I'm gonna lose Mewtwo, and now, oh man. I mean, I think, yeah, that not recovering turn earlier was really big. I am like hoping and praying that this is not Banded Bird, because if it is, I think I've lost. Yeah, even if it is, yeah, I just go Moonblast. But I actually don't think, I don't think I have enough to win this now. Oh, they're just banded, yeah. They're definitely banded. What a rough game, dude. What a rough game. Because I think if I'd gone for that recover play earlier, then I think I am in a good spot. If I hit the second scale shot, I'm also in a good spot. So some things, like I made some misplays, and I think I think I made some misplays and got a little unlucky. So is what it is. Good game over to WreckItMike, but we split it up, so we got 1-1. We're gonna win one game, lose one game, but definitely a great set of games. You can see how much Arceus and Mewtwo, like how strong those mons are in games. So yeah, if you want to see some more of our content, whether it is VGC, singles, or Masters Draft League like this, definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and all that stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one.